Managing a national crisis and two newborn babies don't go hand in hand. However, for Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg, that became his reality in August. Just as Buttigieg and his husband welcomed twins, U.S. ports began to experience a backup of epic proportions.
One of the reasons why everything's backed up is our f***ing container yards are stuffed to the tilt.
Pete Buttigieg hasn't been front and center during the supply chain crisis. The reason, he has been on paternity leave. His absence is sparking a social media debate over length and pay of paternity leave. Twitter user Matt says if private companies want to give 2 months of paternity leave, that's great, but taxpayers should not be forced to pay the salaries of cabinet secretaries who aren't working. Senator Tim Cotton used the situation to take a cheap shot at Buttigieg.
Pete Buttigieg couldn't organize a one-car funeral. He's not going to organize our nation's ports and railroads and highways and airports.
But there has been plenty of support for parental leave, even for one of the president's main men. This father who has taken paternity leave says, "I'm a better father for having that bonding time. I'm glad Pete Buttigieg is taking paternity leave. We need to normalize paternity leave." The timing of the debate is very interesting since parental leave is part of President Biden's infrastructure bill.
So what's important in this infrastructure bill is that family leave is also included in it, right? And so he is the proper person to make the example that that is something that is very necessary.
It's important to point out, Buttigieg hasn't been totally MIA. He's been on CNN and MSNBC addressing the supply chain crisis. What are your thoughts on Pete Buttigieg taking paternity leave during this time? Let me know in the comments below.